This is an update. This particular integration now is fully routing through a separate external API to the WordPress system. So what we have here is we have a login screen. Now, before I even log in, let's go into this test WordPress system. This is just a very default, nothing set up on it. There's no posts. All I have here is the administrative user, administrator, and I have subscriber. Subscribers don't have the ability to post. So technically, they should not be able to post an article even after I authenticate. Okay. This is purely just for demonstration. So I'm going to first log in with the main account. This is an administrative account on WordPress. It's telling me that the WordPress authentication is okay. And now I'm signed in. And I know I'm signed in because it says here if I want to sign out. Now, this is totally external to WordPress and it's using a token that's generated. So the way I know this worked even more is if I go back here to where it says tools, I've added a plugin that allows me to look at all the API log requests. You can see here that there was a token that was generated. This token was sent back. And this is a unique token now that I've stored as a cookie inside of the browser. Okay, for example, if I go here to where it says application and I go to cookies, I saved a cookie here. Okay, right now it's on a 90-day expiration. So this cookie is what enables the system to know that that it's connected. Okay, like if I go back here to sign in, it's going to tell me that I'm currently signed in. And if I want to switch the user, it'll sign me out of the external app. Okay. Now, because this user was capable of creating posts, it's an administrator. If I go here, you're going to see now 2 posts because every time I have it set up right now that every time this page loads, it creates a post. Normally, we would not do that, but this is just a demonstration. So you can see there's 2 posts here. Okay. That's because every time, like I said, I load this page, it's going to create a post for that user. That's the intended action for now. For now, I'm going to sign out. Now, if for some reason I tried again and I logged in with the wrong password, it's going to tell me incorrect password. This is coming back from the WordPress system. And I could, of course, update the error logs and the error handling and the messages, but this means that it's not logging in. And of course, if I go back to my API log, you'll see here that there's a 403 for the one that just went through. The token was not obtained because the password was wrong. So if I want to look at this one, you'll notice at the bottom, it says here incorrect password. The password you entered is incorrect, okay? Now, let's say I wanted to try using another user. Now, this user is a subscriber, okay? So if this subscriber attempts to log in using their account, it's going to let me log in, but it's not going to create a post. So this page just loaded, but it's going to not have a post. So let me show you what I mean. If I go to posts, you're going to see the old posts, right? These are the 2 posts that were created by the administrator main author. And if I go to tools to look at the API log, we should see a rejection. See, 403, it did not allow the test to go through because it says here, you are not allowed to create posts at this user. That's because this user is a subscriber. If I want this user to be able to have the ability to write, all I would do is go to edit and I would change this particular user, in this case, to, let's say, author. An author should have the ability to submit posts to the WordPress system through the external system. So now if I go to users, I have an author. This time, if I just simply reload, that's going to generate a new post because like I said, all I have it doing right now is creating a post, a test post. So let's reload. And you'll notice that now it says 1 under posts. And if I go to posts, it shows that John Doe was able to create a post. So as you can see, that's working. If I go to tools and I go to API log, we're going to see that there's a 201. That means it had the ability to write to the WordPress system. Okay. This is basically the idea here. If we go here, you'll see that this was a successful post to the system. Pretty straightforward, I believe. For example, just so you can see the last thing, if I want to, I have it storing cookies. So this is the cookie that's stored in the browser. And because that cookie's there, it's able to check to make sure that it's able to submit to the WordPress system. And if it's not, then it will just bring you to the login. So in this case, if I click sign out, I'm back here, and that's it. There's no more connection with the WordPress. There's no token. So if I go back in here, you'll see that if I run this again, there's no token. That's why it's bringing the login page up. Hope you enjoy this. Have a great day.